Okay, you guys, we left off on the JavaScript strings question about how to add two different strings together. So basically, I did it right, but I forgot to add the space. You really have to watch every little thing that you do because you see how the space is right here? This is what is going to pass this test here. So as you can see, that was the answer. All right, let's go to the next one. We can always use the plus equal operator to concatenate a string onto the end of an existing string variable. This can be very helpful to break a long string over several lines. Watch out for spaces. Concatenation does not add spaces between concatenated strings, so you'll need to add them yourself. Example, let R string equals I come first. R string plus equals I come second. Our string now has a value of the string I come first, I come second. Build my string over several lines by concatenating these two strings. This is the first sentence, and this is the second sentence, using the plus equal operator. Use the plus equal operator similar to how it is shown in the example, and be sure to include a space between the two strings. Start by assigning the first string to my string, then add the second string. Woo! All right, you guys, how are we going to do this? So they want us to add these two strings together. Okay. Let my string. So this is the first sentence. Space plus. No, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I can get this right, but I'm confused about what I'm doing actually. So we're gonna have to go back through this and try to understand. Let's see what happens. Okay, build my string over several lines by concatenating these two strings. This is the first sentence, and this is the second sentence using the plus equal operator. Use the plus equal operator similar to how it's shown in the example. Hmm. Okay, so let's go back and see how we got the answer, because what we just did was we just added two strings together for several lines. by using the plus and equal operator. You see how at the top it has a space right here, but then the second one doesn't. Interesting. So we basically did the same thing that we did in the last one, just different. We did it on a separate line. All right, let's keep it moving. Sometimes you will need to build a string by using the concatenation operator plus. You can insert one or more variable into a string you're building. Example, const. Our name, free code camp, const our string, hello, our name is, plus our name, plus how are you? Our string would have the value of hello, our name is free code camp, how are you? Set my name to a string equal to your name and build my string with my name between the strings my name is and I am well. Okay, so the instructions are set my name to a string equal to my name. So let's do Monique space. And then build my string with my name between the strings. My name is, then put my name, and then, and I am well. Okay, so I get it. And it's gonna look like this, you guys. You just really have to take in information that you're reading and really try to comprehend it, you know, because space plus my name plus and I am well. Oh my gosh, you guys, we got it right. Let's go back and take a look at what we just did there. This is getting powerful. So this shows us that we can put two different strings together. We just created a variable named Monique, named my name, and put it inside of a string so that it always is going to show up Monique whenever I put my name inside of this string or any string. It could be used all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we're learning, okay? We are learning. Just as we can build a string over multiple lines out of string literals, we can also append variables to a string using the plus equals operator. Example, const and adjective equals awesome. Let our string equals free code camp is. Our string plus equals an adjective. Our string would have the value free code cam is awesome. Set some adjective to a string of at least 3 characters and append it to my string using plus equal operator. All right, it's getting a little complicated here. What are you talking about? Let's get eyes on this. Const, which means that variable is not able to be removed or changed. And adjective equals awesome. Let our string free code camp is our string plus equals an adjective. Whoa, that's weird. Set some adjective to a string of at least 3 characters and append it to my string using the plus operator. Set some adjective to a string of at least 3 characters. So let me see. Monique is beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Learning to code is, I'll put it like that. Learning to code is frustrating but rewarding. Whoa. Okay, so we put frustrating but rewarding. Let my string is learning to code is. So now we need to use the plus equal operator. Some adjective plus equals. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. It's probably going to be my string equals plus equals objective. Is that it, you guys? Do you think that that's it? Now, I only got that because I was looking at the example. I don't understand what I just did. So let me go through and try to figure what I just did. Okay. My string plus equals some objective. So some objective is frustrating but rewarding. Oh my goodness. Some objective equals frustrating but rewarding. So my string, just as we can build a string over multiple lines out of string literals, we can also append variables to a string using plus equals. Okay, you guys, I had to put it on pause while I try to figure out what I just did. I think it's really important that you don't try to just get the answer, but you're understanding what it is that you're doing. And now I get it. So basically what we just did was we made it so that my string plus equals added frustrating but rewarding to my string. My string consists of learning to code is, but when you make my string plus equals some adjective, you're adding frustrating but rewarding to the end of that string. Okay? So I guess they're showing us different ways to add to strings. We just had seen on the other one where it was on different lines. Now this one is adding to this. All right. So let's move to the next one. You can find the length of a string value by writing .length after the string variable or string literal. Console log Alan Peter .length. The value 10 would be displayed in the console. Note that the space character between Alan and Peter is also counted. For example, if we created a variable const first name equals Ada, we could find out how long the string Ada is by using the first name .length property. Use the .length property to set last name length to the number of characters in last name. All right, let's see. So the last name is Lovelace. Last name length equals all right, so I'm just gonna put what I think it is. Last name length should be equal to 8. You should be getting the length of last name by using dot length like this. Last name dot length. Oh, well, excuse the hell out of me. Last name dot length. Let me go back and see what that looks like. Last name length equals last name dot length. Bracket notation is a way to get a character at a specific index within a string. Most modern programming languages like JavaScript don't start counting at 1 like humans do. They start at 0. This is referred to as zero-based indexing. For example, the character at index 0 is the word Charles, is C. So if Kant's first name Charles, you can get the value of the first letter of the string by using first name 0. Example, Kant's first name Charles. First letter equals first name 0. First letter would have a value of the string C. All right, I get it. Use bracket notation to find the first character in the last name variable and assign it to the first letter of last name. Okay. Okay, so this is easy. We're gonna put brackets around this to find the first letter and the first name letter in the, okay, in the last name. But then they want us to, let me see, use bracket notations to find the first character in the last name variable and assign it to the first letter of last name. That seems hard. I don't really know how to do that one. Let me just run the test and see if it works. Looks like it did. So what we did was we assigned it to the first letter of the last name. Okay. In JavaScript, string values are immutable, which means that they cannot be altered once created. For example, the following code will produce an error because the letter B in the string Bob cannot be changed to the letter J. Let my string equal Bob. My string 0 equals J. Note that this code does not mean that my string could not be reassigned. The only way to change my string would be to assign it to a new value like this. Let my string equal Bob. My string equals job. Correct the assignment to my string so it contains the string value of hello world using the approach shown in the example above. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna change this to hello world instead of Jello world. So that's not going to be correct because we're getting an error here. So let's get eyes on this. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna try to correct it. Let's do this instead. Let my string equals Wow, I can't even click on that. Let's do this instead, you guys. See if that'll work. My string has already been declared as Jello World. My string should have a value of string hello world. Oh, okay, I get it, you guys. Okay, we were doing that wrong. The example here plainly tells us that you can't do that. You can't reassign the first letter in a string by doing that. So we have to do this instead, where it says let my string equal equal Jello rolls. And then we have to say my string equals hello world. Think. Let's see. Okay, so it was actually just the only way that you change it is just you just go my string and you just say what it is the next time. You can just make it whatever you want to say. Wow, that's really simple. You can also use bracket notation to get the character at other positions within the string. Remember that computers start counting at 0. So the first character is actually the zeroth character. Example, Kant's first name Ada. Kant's second letter of first name equals 1, yes. Second letter of the first name would have a value string of D. Let's try to set the third of the letter to equal the third letter of the last name variable using bracket notation. Try looking at the example above. All right, so the third letter would be 2, of course, because 0 starts at 1. In order to get the last letter of a string, you can subtract 1 from the string's length. For example, if Kant's first name equals Ada, you can get the value of the last letter of the string by using first name dot length equals 1. No. Minus 1. First name Ada. Last letter would have the value of the string A. Use bracket notation to find the last character in the last name variable. This is easy, you guys. Okay, so you're gonna do dot length minus 1, right? Uh-oh, wait a minute. No, that's not right. Last name equals length dot minus 1. I'm just copying kind of the example, but I need to understand this for my own brain. So, now guys, I'll put you on hold while I understand this. We'll go to the next one. Use bracket notation to find the nth to the last character in a string. You can use the same principle we just used to retrieve the last character in a string to retrieve the nth to last character. For example, you can get the value of the third to last letter of the const first name Augusta string by using first name dot length minus 3. Const first name Augusta. Const third to last letter equals first name dot length minus 3. Third to last letter would have the value of string S. Use bracket notation to find the second to the last character in the last name string. I'm not even looking at the example this time, you guys, because come on, we've done this so many times. We should know this. All right, I think that strings is over with, or let me see 1 second here. All right, you are provided sentences with some missing words like nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. You then fill in the missing pieces with words of your choice in a way that completed sentences make sense. Consider this sentence. It was really, and we ourselves. This sentence has 3 missing pieces, an adjective, a verb, and an adverb. And we can add words of our choice to complete it. We can then assign the completed sentence to a variable as follows. It was really hot and we laugh. In this challenge, we provide you with a noun, a verb, and an adjective and an adverb. You need to form a complete sentence using words of your choice along with the words we provide. You will need to use the string concatenation operator plus to build a new string using the provider variables, my noun, my adjective, my verb, and my adverb. You will then assign the formed string to the word blanks variable. You should not change the words assigned to the variables. You will also need to account for spaces in your string so that the final sentences have spaces between all the words. The result should be a complete sentence. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, you guys, this is me just trying from scratch. The plus my noun which is my dog. Uh-oh, wait a minute, hold on here. All right, let's try this. Based on what I think I know. The dog was space plus my adjective. The dog was big. Oh, no, no space. Was and space plus my verb very my adverb. Ooh, let's see how I did. Word blank should contain all the words assigned to the variables my noun, my verb, separated by non-word characters and additional words of your choice. I did do that. Okay, so maybe I need spaces in these two. Let's try that. Do we have it? My noun, my adjective, my verb, my adverb. Okay, let me see here 1 second. Okay, you guys, I think I was doing it wrong. This is the correct way. You don't put my noun and, you don't put those variables in quotation marks. You only put the words that you are adding in quotations. So let me change it up. Let me see, hold on. It's gonna pass in a minute here. I need to get it together. 1 second, we're almost there. All right, I think this could be the missing link right here. Put that closer to that thing. Oh, no, it's not it either. Oh, did we leave these blank? Because it says non-words. Let's try this. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, let me see. Oh, well, that concludes this lesson about strings. So catch me in the next one. We will talk about arrays. Alrighty, have a good one.